Get off your fucking phone, please. Thank you. What's so funny?
I'm just checking.
Check, what do you mean?
What, well, one person that texts you?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I was looking at and talking to Alec when I said, get off your phone, please.
Yeah, and then I picked up my phone.
Yeah.
And got on my phone.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't check my phone.
You sure?
For what?
For
what?
To see if Daniel said anything about, like,
Did he?
being on his way to fuck my ass. No.
Did he?
No.
No.
He didn't say, hey, pussycat.
Stop. That's what I call him in bed.
Alright.
I knew it.
Alright, come on. I'm not gonna say it. We should just know it's coming. 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Perfect.
Hello!
Hi.
And welcome to the Bucket of Milk podcast.
Oh, thanks.
That's O, not of. I'm your host, Dylan. Oh, also it's the show with the no conversation has an expiration date.
That's right, that one.
You almost forgot.
Yeah. I'm here with Sean, Willie. How are you?
Why is there a comma? Wouldn't it be Willie, Sean?
You were named. It's not on me.
I was named.
So
can you put commas in names?
Probably. Someone out there's
like
got an exclamation point.
It's usually an apostrophe, but...
Well, didn't Elon try to name his kid like some math equation?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, don't do this.
Fucking nerd.
Anyway,
I hope he hears this.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Awesome. Alec, I'm here with you too.
You are?
Yeah. What's up? How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Hi, great. How's it going?
Good. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. I'm also joined by, of course, Alex. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to get rolling.
All right. Well, you know, it's been 2 weeks. One of the weeks was
it's a humdinger.
You know, intentional to not have a podcast
because we were gone.
Well, me and you were gone. The second one, Alec was gone.
Mm-hmm.
But me, Sean, and Alex still recorded one.
Mm-hmm.
But then my computer was like, I'm hungry. What should I eat?
That.
And it ate that. Yes, exactly. So, this is technically the 10th episode we've recorded, but it is the 9th, unfortunately. Rest in peace to original episode 9. It was relatively okay, from what I can remember.
R.I.P.
You're missing out on a lot. Sean, I know that you're upset, but that's no reason to start bark. Sean! Please.
I'm sorry.
We'll move on, Sean.
It'll only happen a few more times.
Okay, dispersed randomly, right?
Yeah, of course.
As usual.
In the middle of conversation, sometimes while
Sean,
I'm talking.
Please don't drop your stuff on the ground.
That wasn't my stuff.
So you'll claim the barking.
Of course.
Whatever.
I'm an honest man.
Let's not get crazy. Swag. Or anybody, really. What's up?
I just got back from vacation.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I spent a week in Kentucky, where I have family who live right off the Kentucky Lake. Like, literally down the hill, they have a dock onto the big lake.
Okay. So you want to dox your family?
No, because I didn't say where at. In Kentucky's a big state.
Do you know the longitude and latitude?
Not off the top of my head.
Damn, I have known it in the past.
Yeah, I have known it in the past. Anyway, so we were down there. We went to Nashville, walked the Nashville Strip for a day, and came back, did a fireworks show. Had a double-decker pontoon with a fucking slide.
Double-decker pontoon?
Yeah, it was a regular pontoon, and then it had stilts that went up, and then a level above that had like seating, and then
I think that's legally considered a yacht.
Well, it might have been.
I don't know.
It's like
Anyway.
a redneck yacht.
They had a fucking water slide on that thing, and it was an active one that you had to turn a switch on, like where the boat driver was, and water started coming out of the slide to go in. It was sick.
That is a certified fucking party bar.
I assume
I want one.
that it pumps the water.
Probably from the lake, yeah.
Because that seems like a hassle to have to replace like a water pump and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope they...
You just have a big fucking tank on the back of the boat.
We're out of water!
Like,
Damn
I've
it,
seen
now
boats
what?
with like diving boards on them.
Yeah.
Like what you're describing.
Yeah, we must
seen a
return to
water
port.
slide.
We're out of Fiji water for this one.
Oh no!
Yeah, so the slide was sick.
Yeah,
it was like a loop. It was like almost like a loop, but it didn't quite get there.
Now, did the slide go down into the water? Or, or did you fall off before you hit the water?
No. So it was like kind of ramped up a little bit. So you kind of like flew off and then hit the water. It didn't go like straight into the water.
That's sick.
So it was kind of cool. I went down it on my butt and then on my stomach, and the stomach wasn't a good choice because that's more surface area and more like skin to like hard plastic. Which, if you don't know, skin and hard plastic, when they try to they kind of friction. Friction's kind of like.
Yeah, and
so,
with like those ramp slides, if you don't get enough momentum, you're just kind of...
You're a beached whale.
Alec just gets out of the water. Nipples are candy red.
I had a picture in my head of you going down the slide and hitting like the ramp part and just your face.
No, just face first.
No. So it was like the tummy one. I was just like, all right, I got this, and I did like a big jump in, and then I just heard this loud like. And I was like, uh-oh, that's probably not good. And I got into the water and I did like a check over myself, like slap my sides, make sure nothing hurt. And it was all good. So
nice.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, family down there is super awesome. We had people come from Alabama. We usually have people come from a family from California comes down too. Sometimes we do the 4th of July pretty big.
Right on.
And we do it every year. But then we went to, we left a day early from Kentucky and went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And Gatlinburg, Tennessee is like popping.
It's a good fucking, it's fun to hang out there.
It's so busy there. It's like, the whole Gatlinburg Strip, it's in the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
And the whole Gatlinburg Strip is just absolutely full of people. Like, cars barely moving because people don't respect, like, crosswalks and shit. So,
have you been to New York before?
Yes, I have. It's a lot like New York. It's like a downgraded New York because people don't give a fuck in Gatlinburg. Like, people have green lights and, like, tons of people just keep walking on the crosswalk and just being like, fuck you, dude. But, no, so Gatlinburg was crazy. I almost brought home a 78-inch sword. It was a Sephiroth replica.
Hell yeah.
That I almost brought back, but my fiance told me no. So,
it'd be like
ball
that
and
chain. See, what you do is you go and show her this Ganondorf sword, and you'd be like, oh, I really want this.
Alex.
And then you show her the Sephiroth sword.
Uh-huh.
And that seems reasonable by comparison.
Yep.
Remember that, boys.
There was a sword. There was a Garen sword there.
Okay.
A replica Garen sword, like actual size.
Yeah.
Lord of Demacia, straight up like.
And you did not purchase this.
No, I didn't. Unfortunately.
Like, you should have been like, all right, fine, and then message one of us, but hey, you want this? Just like, because he found a Mega Kabuterimon figure.
I did.
And he messaged me, and he said, $75 and it's yours. I didn't say anything.
I just sent
him $75.
I just received a Facebook payment of $75, and I'm like, bet.
And then like 10 minutes later, yes.
So
I would have done that for a separate
There's this place down there, and I think it's Bowling Green is where it is in Kentucky. It's called Replay Toys, and they have a huge selection of like figures, Gundams, pops, statues, all kinds of shit there. And like I picked up a 16-inch Goku Super Saiyan 4 with the monkey tail and everything, like the whole deal, and it's like super well done. But I picked up one of those, and I think I got like another pop for my Power Rangers collection. But
cool.
Yeah, it was a good trip. All in all, it was really good. The drive home was all right. because it's like an 8-hour drive from Gatlinburg to St. John's. So we left at like 6, and like 6 at night. So we didn't get home till like
midnight.
Yeah, it was like no, it was actually like 3 in the morning. Like if you count like bathroom stops and whatnot. But yeah, it was cool. I had a good time, and it was much needed. I haven't been off work for a while, like an extended period of time for a while, so it was much needed.
Vacations are nice. We just get to get away for a little bit.
Refresh.
The ride back is always quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It always feels so much faster.
To me, it always feels... I think it's from Fairly Odd Parents when they're on a road trip and Timmy wishes it would go faster and it just shows a map and they crinkle it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
The car just drives over the crinkle.
I think it's like, I don't know, maybe you're excited to go there, obviously. Like, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
But are you more excited to get home? Like, I don't know. That's a good question. Are you more excited to go or go home?
It might just be because, like, everything on the way back is so much more familiar. So you're not, like, processing it quite as much. It just kind of, like...
I got a shout out to the fucking Knoxville drivers in Knoxville, I guess Tennessee. Y'all are fucking nuts. It was, like, 2 in the morning, and I got people, like, driving like they're playing Need for Speed. Fucking zooming in and out, going off all these bisections and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, these people are going fucking crazy. Like, I thought I was gonna die.
So did you drive separate?
No. So we all drove together, but my dad was getting tired, so he's like, hey, could you drive? So I drove for like 2 hours or something. And I unfortunately got stuck in like the downtown metro system of Knoxville. Mm-hmm. And like I said, there's like souped up cars that are just like, so wee.
I understand.
Driving all over the place. Dude, it was nuts. Like, I had never seen anything. And like, St. Louis drivers are crazy. Yeah. But let me tell you, this was something that I was like legitimately in fear for my life. While I was driving at 2 in the morning on this fucking metro system.
Jesus.
It was a good time.
It sounds like a good time. Me and Sean also went on a trip. We did talk about it in the Lost episode. We could talk about it again, but before we do, Alex, what you got going on, friend?
Not a whole lot. Just life and work, planning the wedding. Mm-hmm. But I do have to have you guys settle an argument for me, as I do.
Well, you got it.
A little soon-to-be spousal dispute. So when you're sleeping, right?
Right.
Like to be comfortable, like how many pillows or how many pillows do you use to sleep?
One or two.
Yeah, I use like 2, but occasionally I'll put a third one in. Like
a third one? Where?
So here's the thing. It's
under the first 2.
Here's the thing. No, listen.
No, actually, here. I use at most 3.
So
you'll break your neck.
No, here's the thing. Is so I have a long body pillow that I put down first, and then 2 pillows on top. Like that, weighted up, and then sometimes if I don't use that top pillow, I'll
Are you like a hugger?
I'm like a hugger, so I hug the pillow, or it gets tossed off the bed or something.
So how many pillows do you use, Dylan?
Well, previously I used 2, but I recently bought a Pillow Cube Pro.
Okay.
After seeing a absurd amount of ads for it, I only use that. Now it's pretty good.
Nice. I've always been a one pillow guy. I don't need any more. I used to. Whenever I had
the volume of the pillow, really.
No,
yeah, I was too until recently. If I have really my heartburn has been getting worse for some reason.
Yeah, if you have acid reflux, you can't sleep flat.
You. Yeah.
So I'll put if I have bad heartburn whenever I go to bed, I'll sleep with 2 pillows under my head. But If I sleep on my side, I gotta have a pillow between my legs. So
okay, yeah. See, I
my hips hurt if I don't.
I never had that.
Yeah,
I've never done that,
but I've never done
it. If I sleep on my back, I gotta have my legs on top of it because otherwise, my knees are locked.
Yeah,
and it's fucking weird.
See, I got a weird thing about my feet when I sleep, so I don't like any obstructions where I move my legs. Because sometimes if
you a leg out sleeper?
Sometimes because I like to find the cool spots in the bed. So if you're laying in one spot for too long, I move my legs around.
Scavenges
I'm just fucking looking for that cold spot, baby.
I do the same thing, flipping the pillow over.
Yeah.
The other side's colder.
Yeah.
But I've always been a one pillow guy. But if I put more than one pillow, I don't care if it's an expensive $40 memory foam pillow or it's like a $2 pillow from Walmart. If I put more than one pillow down, I can't do it. I could lay completely flat and sleep.
Yeah.
I could lay on the floor and so that brings me to my next question here. So the first one, it was not really like an argument, but I'm right, so that's all that matters.
Of course.
One pillow it will suffice. Are you a fan sleeper?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta have some kind of background
completely.
noise.
During the summer, I have my AC, but any other time, not really.
No fan. Okay.
Like right now, since I've been opening at work, I've been sleeping upstairs on the couch.
Yeah.
Because like my room is in the basement and there's no light that gets down there, so you fucking wake up and you're like, is it 7 o'clock in the morning or like 3 in the morning? Like, what's going on? You don't know where you are. Or like what day it is or anything. It's fucking nuts, dude.
I usually know where I am.
Yeah.
No, dude, well, it's so pitch black that like you kind of have that second of like, oh shit, am I late for work? You know?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what time it is. Like you can't tell if the sun's out or not.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've been sleeping upstairs and I sleep with the ceiling fan on full blast and a box fan pointed at me as well.
Yeah. Kate does it like just for the noise. Like, you know how you get that Spotify thing at the end of the year that's like your number one most listened to song? Mm-hmm. Guess what Kate's number one most listened to song was?
Fan noise.
Box fan on Spotify. Like thousands and thousands of, I'm calling her out right now, but just hours of, I guess like when she would sleep somewhere that wouldn't have a fan, she would put her earbuds in and listen to a fan. I mean, I guess I get it.
I get it because, like, I don't think, are any of you guys ASMR people?
No.
At all?
That shit is weird to me.
So, it's weird to you, but I'm telling you that it fucking works.
Yeah.
I don't like the way it tickles the inside of my ear.
No, see, so I used to listen to it without earbuds, and that was a mistake. Because once you put earbuds in, you, like, I have the wireless Bluetooth ones.
Yeah.
So they're, like, pretty secure in my ear, and I can like, sleep with them and stuff, too. But I'm an ASMR guy all the way. Like I do all kinds of stuff, and like people think that that's kind of weird because like it's not necessarily somebody whispering in your ear all night.
Yeah,
but it's more like different kinds of sounds and stuff that they make.
I'm like
ASMR is it does the same thing that like a box fan noise does for Caitlin or whoever.
Well,
so I get that. I get the.
I'm a TV on.
Oh, same too.
The TV's got to be on when I fall asleep.
I mean, I can fall asleep if the TV's on, but it's not really going to help me.
Yeah.
I can't. I
know you can't because I many a nights where Dylan's turned the TV off and I've gotten up in the middle of the night and turned it back on.
I mean, I can maybe fall asleep. Like if I'm asleep already and you turn it on, it's probably fine as long as you're not blasting the fucking volume.
Dylan would have to tell me to turn down that 70s show when I was
So a show that you know, like I turn on Friends, that 70s, something I've seen a million times where it's just I don't need to watch it, but it's the background noise. But I'm a TV on sleeper even when Kate makes me turn the TV off, I literally turn my iPad on, put my earbuds in.
My fiance is like she's like so quick to go to sleep. Like when she like goes to sleep, she's fucking asleep.
That was my next question. Does it take you a long time to fall asleep?
It takes me a long time.
Yeah,
but my fiance Haley is just like, and when she closes her eyes, she's fucking out.
That's how I am.
And she doesn't care if I have a TV on or anything, but she also goes to bed really early and she wakes up super early. So I'm up really late and I wake up later than her too. So it's just a difference of schedules and stuff. Are you and Kate like the same or?
It depends. I mean, I'm more of a morning person than she is, but there's some days where, like, she has to be at work earlier than me. Like, she used to get up and go to work at, like, 5:30, 6 in the morning.
Jesus.
Like, when I was working at McDonald's, I did that. But with this new job, I have to be there till 9 o'clock. So, most days I'm up 7:30.
Yeah.
But there are days where I'll stay in bed till 8 o'clock. I mean, just playing on my phone or whatever. But my body would just naturally wakes me up at that point.
No.
Yeah. I'm at a point where, like, because I don't give myself enough sleep, so I'll only sleep like 5 to 6 hours every night. And I'm at the point now where it's just so like regular for me where it takes me a while to, like, we were on vacation for a week and it took me forever to get into a rhythm where I was sleeping like 8 hours.
Yeah.
There was one morning I was awake at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock and you were up and you're like, damn, I think this is like the latest you slept in, Sean.
Yeah.
Like, it just... Because I'll just like wake up, after 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and don't really need an alarm. But if I want to wake up at like a specific time,
See, you guys
I need
here,
6.
most of you guys here know that I could sleep till fucking 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, we know.
I could not do that.
That's not your
I used to be able to do that, but I could not do that.
No, dude, I still can. Like, I don't know. I'll stay up till like, so like it's better now since I've been working more mornings and stuff. Like, I'll go to bed around like latest is like 1.
Yeah.
And then
it's
I'll
still
get up.
late, man.
Get up.
I can't remember the last time I stayed up till 1 o'clock.
No, I just am like, I'm just like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I stay up
by
till,
midnight.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah. No, that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep by midnight.
I usually go to bed around 1, 2, and I get up for work at 7:30.
But I also take medication that makes me go to sleep and stay asleep. So if I'm like woken up from my slumber, I'm a crabby motherfucker.
I used to have to depend on melatonin to fall asleep for a while. Mm-hmm. But since I don't drink soda anymore, it's a lot easier to fall asleep.
Kate's got real bad insomnia. But yeah, once my head hits a pillow, I can stay up or I'm out like a light. Like I can just like
right.
Control. I can like just fall asleep if I want to. But I want to go back. You said when you're sleeping, you stick your legs out of the cover. Yeah. I can't do that. I can do. I almost wrap my legs in a blanket. You know how you kind of fold it, lift it, and fold it under.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, I like it.
I do that too, but then at the same time, like especially if it's warm, man, I'll fucking cop a leg out because it's so fucking hot.
With me, I just do it like like one layer on top. I don't like tuck that shit underneath. And if it's like, I run my AC like pretty much all year round because I hate the heat.
Okay.
And I'll stick like 1 foot out. And my size 14 feet act as like a giant radiator, so it just perfectly regulates my body temp.
So the real question is, can you guys sleep without the weight of a blanket on you?
Yeah,
I can't.
Yes,
I can if I'm in a car.
Like, can I sleep with a sheet? Like with a sheet?
A sheet's
or like something to cover you up.
There, yeah.
I don't think I'm sure I could if I was drunk enough, but
yeah,
I don't think I could because it's almost like a sense of security, having the sheet or the blanket.
Yeah.
Like, I'm safe in my fucking cocoon.
I can sleep with nothing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freak.
Sorry, man.
Haha, Sean, that sure was funny, but you know what else is funny? The amount of people that have yet to visit Iggy'sPopShop.com. If you're a nerd like me, I don't know what you're doing not looking at this website. When it comes to trading cards, pop figures, vinyl figures, and even comic books, Iggy's got you covered. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, any franchise you can think of, Iggy's probably got some representative of it in his store, and if he doesn't have it, he can help you find it. And now, by following my affiliate link down below, you can use the code SUMMERFUN at checkout to save 5% on all orders. That's 5%. That's like $1, depending on, the amount of money you spend, of course. So, follow the link down below to Iggy'sPopShop.com and use code SUMMERFUN to save 5% on your order. That's capital SUMMER space FUN. That's all caps. SUMMER space FUN. Thank you, and you can tell him I sent you, but he's probably not going to care that much. I don't forgive you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to go over some sleeping etiquette with you guys, because
sleep is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. It really is interesting. Yeah.
I'll tell you what the best thing that ever happens to me, not very often, but when it does, it's great, is
morning wood.
No.
That's every day.
No, so you wake up, you go do what you have to do, and you get back, and it's like 12 or 12:30, and you go down and you take that fucking day nap.
Day nap.
You wake up at like 2, and you're just like, holy shit, I could fucking run a marathon right now. That day shit naps, is amazing. Man.
I never wake up like
I think we talked about what's too late to take a nap, but like anytime for me past like 4 o'clock, you might as well go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna take a nap, it's
gotta be earlier.
3 to 4 is like the max
for
me.
For
I don't take naps very often. Just I don't know why.
I need blackout curtains so I can take naps.
Hey,
yeah.
They're like $10 at Walmart.
I don't like light. When I don't know.
Like,
I can nap in the broad
it doesn't.
daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight. I could lay on the floor in the broad daylight and be fine. Just give me a blankie.
One time I was living at Sean's, and at the time he didn't have a car, so he was riding my moped to work, and he forgot the moped key in my room. So like I was asleep, and he's downstairs like looking for it, and I'm just sitting there sleeping, and there's like a light in my face. And I open my eyes, and it's pointed like right at me, and he's like above me, like, he's looking on my dresser or something. I'm like, "Sup, dude?" It's like, do you know where the moped key is? I'm like, "Did you lose?" And I'm pretty sure I gave him a ride to work, and I was like, "If you want to wake me up, just wake me. Don't shine a light in my face." And he's like, "I didn't shine a light in your face." He was real adamant about it.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, no,
and that's
you
the thing,
did that.
That's the thing with Dylan too. Is like he could be dead ass asleep, but I remember one time I left for vacation and I had my mom drive by Dylan's house because I wanted to tell him goodbye before I went on vacation. and I went to downstairs. So when he was living with Sean, and the whole fucking downstairs was blacked out, no lights, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit, where the fuck am I? And then I got in there and I pulled the trigger to the light. The light came on and Dylan was just like looked
ready to rumble.
like, yeah, he just like looked right at me.
It
And I was
doesn't
just like,
take much to wake me up.
Are you a light sleeper?
I think I'm maybe a little heavier now, but back then, nah.
like he would think of light and he'd just be like, what's up?
Yeah, hey.
I tell you, like,
Think of it.
when I lived with my parents, I could sleep through an earthquake. Now I have my own house. There's a cricket outside. I'm fucking awake.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Crickets.
But
We've been running this war for a while, boys.
So, would you rather not have a pillow or not have a blanket? Like, you have to pick one. You only get
I
one.
need
Not
the
have a pillow.
blanket.
Not
more.
have a pillow.
I need the blanket.
Yeah, I'm
more.
the same way.
See, I don't get the.
I can use part of the blanket and lay on it.
Yeah.
How have you guys feel about like those super weighted blankets? Like
I haven't had one, but I want to try it. Kind of
Like almost my favorite type of my favorite type of blanket is like almost like a quilt, like not with the fuzzy junk on there, like just like
that's itchy.
Yes, a fucking
like one of your
grandma's
your
quilt.
grandma's quilt.
Grandma's quilt.
That's the best blanket ever because it's like keeps the temperature cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of things, like cars, refrigerators, and blankets were just built to last back then.
Yeah.
Now, you gotta replace your fridge like every 10 years if you're lucky.
Yeah, no, like I said with I had a buddy who had like one of those super weighted blankets. And like that bitch was hard to pick up. Like it was huge. So it was a big comforter. So it was like probably 15 or 20 pounds. So you're just like lifting this giant heap of mass in your hands, and then I covered up with it, and I felt like I was like sinking into the bed because it was so heavy.
Isn't it like a comfort thing?
Yeah, it's like a feeling secure type
Could you imagine
almost
like a small child? Sorry to bring this up, like a small child under the weighted blanket.
Oh, no.
Like he's trapped. I mean, what's he gonna do?
No more.
He's just stuck. He's got to go to bed then. He's forced to go to bed.
There you go.
You're stuck.
A spoonful of Jack Daniels and a weighted blanket.
You're good.
Yep.
That's how to parent.
Parenting 101. Let's go, baby.
Well, guys, you might not believe it, but we're like 40 minutes in now.
Wow.
Holy buckets.
I think it's time we answer a few questions.
It's time, boys.
So we did get some this time.
We did get some.
Facebook questions.
Questions.
I didn't bring it up, but the last time we did this, I asked Dave, Alex's dad.
Yep.
Well, I said I'd give him $1 if he came up to me at work, slapped his hand on my shoulder, and said, "Dylan, you tell Sean Willie I'm going to kick his ass." And he did do that.
Yes. As
Yeah.
father of the year.
Proud of you, Dave. Proud of you.
He once again didn't accept the $1, but, you know, one of these days,
He does that shit for free.
I'm going to pay Dave.
I'm gonna be looking over my shoulder for Dave.
All right, Dave.
My dad's gonna kick your ass.
He's gonna chuck a guitar at you.
So, new challenge, Dave. I happen to know that sometimes you deliver the mail of a young Alec Reynolds sitting across from me.
Hello, David.
I need you on one of the days to slip a little sticky note in there. Just write some sort of threat toward.
Dave, don't threaten me.
I don't care what it is. Make sure that the rest of the Reynolds can tell it's a joke, though.
Just tell me you're gonna hug me to death or something.
Yeah, and then like sign it Dave, and then like put a mad face.
Yeah.
Like 2 exclamation points, little smile, angry. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he does.
Dave, I'll show you. Before you do it, I'll do it. Okay? It's all good. Just do that, and I'll try to give you $1. Anyway.
Maybe you gotta up the ante. Start off with salary.
$3.
Holy shit, Dave. That's retirement money right there, bub.
Well,
Profit.
Alright. Now that we've covered our Dave segment,
Yes.
let's get into some Facebook questions.
Let's.
We have 4. 2 of them are from Abby, a veteran of this podcast.
Yes.
We are aiming to have her as a guest sooner rather than later. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned if you like talking to people. It's pretty cool. Anyway, she asks, what's a movie that scared you during childhood? This is brain dead easy for me, and it's Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I hated that fucking
So it's like
movie.
the whole movie, not like a TV show? Like it has
Yeah.
to be,
It has to be a movie. Okay, Jeepers Creepers. Fucking terrified me when I was a kid.
That's a good pick.
Oh, god damn.
I mean,
That's like my number 2. That's my number 2.
Well, there's stuff that's obviously going to scare you if you see it before you're, supposed to.
Well, the Jeepers Creepers, the jump scare shit, too. And I hate the jump scare
No,
shit.
I didn't even have to watch the movie. I just had to see the fucking... I just had to see the figure, and I was just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not watching any of that.
And other than...
Well, repeat the question one more time so I understand.
What's a movie that scared you during childhood?
Okay, so So childhood, okay.
Like a childhood... I thought it meant like a childhood movie.
Oh, well, it probably
like, either way.
Because mine was... And give me like 5 minutes to tell this story, because so I had a neighbor... And when me and my brother were growing up, and he invited us over to watch this movie. And my parents, like, I guess they knew what movie it was and I didn't, and they knew that I was, too young to watch this movie, so they told Jake to tell me when to cover my eyes. And Jake's never seen the movie. So he did not know when to tell me to cover my eyes. So we went over and we watched It. The first It, and I don't fear clowns, like nothing scary, but it was the very fucking beginning, because we got over there and Jake said I've never seen the movie, so we asked our buddy, and I don't remember how old I was. I'll have to ask my mom; she might know, but I was young, and I should not have been watching this movie anyway. The movie started, and I asked my buddy if he would tell me when to cover my eyes so I don't see the spots or whatever. And the very first one, when it ate Georgie's arm, it didn't tell me. Saw it, ruined me. I left, I literally got up and went home. Like, I would have went, it was I don't know, scariest part. I don't know why it's stuck in my brain. But
I'm going to let everybody answer, and then I'm going to bring up something else that has to do with movies.
Me, I saw this one when I was 12, so you guys remember how in middle school, like, they would show movies sometimes?
Yeah.
Like in the gym. So I went there and watched Prom Night with the girl I was dating at the time. And that scared the shit out of me.
Really?
That movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The most PG scary movie you could possibly scream.
Wow.
And,
you were scared?
It scared the fuck out of me. It was I think it's like the first scary movie I can remember watching.
Seen, yeah.
I've never been into scary movies, so I never really sought out to watch things that I'm not supposed to in that regard. I would watch R-rated comedies well before I should have, but like, I don't know. I don't like being scared, and it's either that or it's garbage. and I don't want to waste my time. Right. So it's like...
You're not wrong. Like, it's either a good scary movie or it's trash.
There are some... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I do remember being, like, really fucking freaked out about, like, the fucking demon dog in the first Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, the rest of Ghostbusters is funny. So it's like... I don't know.
I think with some scary movies, like, they're not really very scary, but they're really suspenseful.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. Like, have you guys seen The Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that was
7 days.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing a commercial for that.
I'll tell you,
like, I'm not that and The Grudge. I'm like, I don't want to see these.
I've never seen The Grudge.
Another movie that definitely scared the shit out of me was any Freddy Krueger movie, because I would play the song 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, and I just be like, ah!
Alec didn't sleep for days.
No. But shit, I almost forgot this one. If you've ever seen any of the Leprechaun movies, that little bastard scared the shit out of me.
What?
I've heard of that's where Jennifer Aniston got her start.
Really?
Yes. The first Leprechaun, Jennifer Aniston was in there.
I've never seen that.
And there was a part in the movie specifically that I remember where this guy goes in, or the Leprechaun goes in this hobby store looking for his fucking gold coin. And the guy's like, I ain't got your gold. And he's like, oh, you got some gold. And then the fucking Leprechaun gets on this pogo stick and fucking jumps on the pogo stick and kills the guy. Yeah, like with the pogo stick. Freaked the fuck out of me, dude. I hated it. I always saw this guy, and I know his actor name. It's like Warwick Davis is his name. Fuck you. Because you frightened me.
The worst was the Chucky movies.
Oh, yeah. The Chucky movies were pretty bad.
That's another one I actively
avoided.
Yes.
I saw one of those as a slightly older teenager, and it was just funny to me. I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like I was saying, is either I'm scared, which I don't like being, or it's awful.
Yeah.
And, like, I think we were, like, me, Alex, and some other people. Me and Alex were, like, maybe 16. Mm-hmm. And I think Jake was there with his girlfriend at the time. I think Alex also had a girlfriend. And I was just there watching Insidious.
Ooh.
I was there
and it's like, some of it is, like, scary. But most of it, I just remember talking over it most of the time.
Yeah.
Because the concept of, like, the further and shit was just so stupid.
Well, we were all making fun of it at the beginning of the whole thing. Yeah,
Dustin was also there. And I think that's when I became friends with him, which sucks. But, like...
So here's another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Did you ever watch any, like, movies that you probably weren't supposed to with, like, your parents? And then, like, so my mom, we're like, a big into, like, supernatural stuff. Yeah. So, like, werewolves, vampires, shit like that. Mm-hmm. So we were watching, like, the Underworld movies, and there's nudity in there. Yeah. And so every time that fucking tits popped up on the TV, my mom was like, close your eyes. Well, of course, me being the fucking sly man that I am, close my eyes like this.
My man left his fingers open.
But my mom would be so adamant, like, she would just, every time, and sometimes she put her hand over our eyes just to watch. I mean, has that ever happened to you guys?
No. My parents were divorced, so there were times where I would watch a movie at my dad's that my mom wouldn't like to find out about, like when I saw Gran Torino when I was like 13.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I told my mom I saw it. She was like, "You saw Gran Torino?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Gran Torino was very
Clint Eastwood said some very racist things, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, I remember just laughing at that movie, not because I was like, I agree with Clint.
Yeah.
It was just the absurdity that this old man had.
Get off my lawn.
No one fucked with him, man.
Gotta get to another question.
Of course, Clint produced the movie and directed it. He's like, I'm a badass.
Shout out Clint Eastwood.
Shrimp Dick.
Not a sponsor. Yet.
Whatever. Next question, also from Abby. Have you ever met somebody famous? Not really, no.
Yes.
I've met famous people.
Who'd you meet?
I met the bass player for We Came as Romans, which was a really big, especially when I was in high school, like post-hardcore band. Mm-hmm. And I got to like meet him and like hang out with him, and we got like our picture taken and stuff. He's a cool dude.
Sean, of you?
No,
I haven't.
I played. I used to play music a lot more when I was younger. And we played in St. Louis a lot. So sometimes we'd see some artists up there. Or we just go up to shows, and we would like know where they're going afterwards and stuff. So I met. I guess the most important ones were we went and saw Bowling for Soup play in St. Louis, and they stayed and partied with like everybody in the bar afterwards. So I did shots with Bowling for Soup. That was badass. Then like countless band members, I guess you could say I met them. I've been to plenty of Warped Tours. Yeah. So it's like they walk around, you meet, you get pictures. So lots of bands there. And then my favorite one that of all time I've ever met is Bo Burnham. I've literally, me and my brother, followed him the same tour, just the 3 different dates.
Followed him to his house.
Yeah, followed him to his house afterwards. But we got to meet him, and that was the most badass experience.
I'd love to meet him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I met, like, famous athletes and stuff.
I met Fred Bird.
Because, like, so with 4-H, which was a huge part of my life, with like from my teens to, like, my adulthood, we would get access to go to like walk on the Cardinals field, say the national anthem, all that, and you talk to all the players and stuff. Like I met Albert Pujols, all that fun stuff. So, and when the Rams were in St. Louis, I met countless Rams.
We don't talk about the Rams.
We don't talk about the Rams.
I don't care about football, but we don't talk about the Rams.
The Rams.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go to LA.
Thank you for the questions, Abby. From Logan, what is more important, frames per second or resolution? I don't care about graphics, but I do care about how smooth my game runs, so I'm a frames per second.
I was going to say the same exact thing. It's like, of course, like...
You want a game to look good?
I could, it would be nice.
But I want it to run good.
Yeah, but I want it to run more smoothly. So I guess the question is, what's more important?
Yeah.
Frames. Absolutely, frames. Just because, you like you said, you want the game to run smooth and...
Like, I want it to look good, but I want it to work.
Yeah, I mean, I run League on low quality for a reason.
Right. Like, if you have, like, really good resolution, but, like, really, really terrible FPS, it's like watching a slideshow of, like, fantastic-looking pictures.
Yeah. I mean, gotta have one, have the other, you know?
Pretty much. And then last question. From Jacob... I don't remember if I said, but the question before this was from Logan. But this one's from Jacob.
Whoa.
If you guys were to rate the top 5 games you've ever played on any system, what would it be?
This is too hard. Top 5? Oh my god,
I got two. I got two.
What if we did like top 3? I don't know.
If you can think of 5, do 5.
I got two.
Put me on the spot.
We don't need to put like descriptions as to why.
Yeah.
Because we're already...
Alright, number 1. Toy Soldiers for N64.
What's a soldier?
That was a badass game. Badass game. Okay.
That's like the OG fucking
I got
COD.
5.
Yep. Number 2, Rainbow Six Siege. Love that game.
Okay.
Number 3, Battlefield 3. Fantastic.
Alright, that's fine. I thought you were going to say the one that you played.
Number 4, Battlefield 4. And number 5, ladies and gents, is Modern Warfare 2.
Understandable.
Okay, so my top games. Well, I guess can you name like a franchise? So you're not naming a specific.
That's cheating.
Just name
Halo.
Yeah, that is one of mine. Is the Halo? The Halo series in general is like one of my favorite sets of games to play. Mortal Kombat, again, any of those games, I play the shit out of them.
Right.
Twisted Metal was one of my favorite games to play on the PlayStation. And League of Legends, definitely, is a big part of my gaming. And any of the Crash Bandicoot games.
So this was, like, favorite games. Read the question again, sorry.
Rate... If you guys were to rate the top 5 games you've ever played on any system.
Played. Okay. So in no particular order, I'm just gonna pick the top 5 that are like, I guess I've spent the most time on. It would be RuneScape. Banjo-Kazooie. Because Banjo-Kazooie's fucking badass.
That game's cracked, yeah.
Any Pokemon, I will just say any Pokemon game. I have spent countless hours on Pokemon games. The COD series, just because I spent so much time growing up, that was our whole childhood, fitting 6 TVs and 6 chairs in a room and playing COD. What am I at, 4? So I got Pokemon, RuneScape.
Bro, if you don't say League, you're...
Well, it is. League is the last one. League of Legends is... I've been playing League of Legends for almost 10 years.
Positive that Zelda's not up
Oh, I forgot about Zelda. Take RuneScape out, put Zelda in.
That's fair.
Zelda, yes, Zelda is my favorite Nintendo series of all time. I think I've got every Zelda game, and I beat them all, so...
For me, though, my favorite game of all time is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. After that is Mario Party 4. I still get mileage out of that game.
Hell yeah.
We played it over vacation. It was like, I love that fucking game. I could talk all day about it. Smash Ultimate. I just really love that fucking game.
It's pretty good.
It has a lot of my less than calm moments in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. After that though, I had to Sonic
Pokemon,
Adventure 2 Battle. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, obviously Pokemon's on here.
Yes.
But Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is sick, and they should make another game like it.
So now I'm just thinking of all these other games I didn't
for
say.
Pokemon, it's like a 3-way tie. Because it's like Fire Red and Leaf Green I've definitely played the most by far. Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Can I stop you now and see what everyone's favorite Pokemon game is?
Sure.
So my favorite Pokemon that I've played, I actually really like Sword and Shield, the newest one.
Really? That's your favorite one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's solid.
It's a very good game.
It's the best Pokemon game from a multiplayer standpoint.
Yeah,
I think.
Definitely.
Because we did so many raids.
Did you play a lot of Pokemon growing up?
I played...
Oh, but if I had to choose the one that I most played, I had Pokemon Yellow. So as a kid, I played it on the Game Boy.
I did, like, that was what I did whenever I was, like, on a car trip, you know?
Yeah.
Shit like that. I would play, like, Fire Red or Ruby or Sapphire.
Okay.
But those were all I played as a kid. I didn't play a whole lot of the other ones, like Black and White and those. I would agree that, what's the one before Sword and Shield? What are those called?
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
I haven't played Sword and Shield yet. I played not enough of Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
But I think those are probably the most good Pokemon games that I've played.
Yeah.
Dylan, I know you're going to have a hot take
Well, actually, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon are my favorite now. It was Platinum before that.
How much does it have to do with Lily being in
I mean,
Sun
she's
and
a
Moon?
good character, you know. All the characters in Sun and Moon are sick.
Yeah.
And, like, Pokemon usually excels in one particular aspect per generation. Like Sword and Shield is definitely the multiplayer aspect. Sun and Moon is characters and story, whereas like I don't know what Gen 6 excels in, so I'm just it's 5 story, and they have like one good character in 5, which is N. After him there wasn't much, and then Gen 7 every character in Gen 7 is sick. But other than that, Pokemon Platinum basically fixes everything wrong with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and makes it like sick.
I was gonna bring Platinum up. I think that my favorite one growing up was Soul Silver, Heart Gold specifically because you can get Growlithe.
Yeah,
but I just like literally the only reason why. But I like that you start Johto and then you go back to Kanto. I love that part of the game. And then shout out Pokemon 64.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium?
Stadium, that's what I meant. Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium.
Honorable mention to Donkey Kong 64.
For real.
For sure. Or you could swap it out for Sonic Adventure 2.
I mean, anything on the N64, we grew up playing, you know, Smash Bros, James Bond, Donkey Kong 64,
Star Fox,
Mario Kart. Yes, all the classics. So.
But yeah, as for Pokemon, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, and then Gen 7 as a whole is probably like my number 5, but for all those games for different reasons.
Right.
But yeah, that's all the questions we got, and we're at about an hour. So if we're gonna do a draft,
you want to do a draft?
I think now's the time to do it. Draft dudes.
Let's get it.
So drama. You guys haven't been fucking voting on the goddamn draft.
Yes, we need to be better at posting them on the socials, but we count on those votes. We want to see who wins. You guys aren't telling us. You're not voting. So we'll be better. We'll post those.
We have to fist fight because you guys don't tell us.
Yeah, we're going to come up with a better way to.
I'm tired of punching Sean.
Yeah, for
real. I'm just going to say it. Like, Sean played the podcast on vacation. Ryan, Noah, Nate, what's your fucking excuse?
Yeah.
What is it? Nick?
Yeah, schmuck.
Shout out to Nick, fuck you.
And tell your friends. Tell your friends to listen. Vote. Like, we say dumb shit, they want to hear dumb shit. So, yeah, we want to see more votes. Yeah. Because right now I think me and Dylan are tied for our drafts. I don't know. But, yeah. It's bragging rights, guys, so help us out. Anyway, so...
I talk about it all the time.
All the time. So let's do this. Let's do... it's a battle royale. Us four. We're all locked inside of a hardware store.
Oh, you're fucked.
Boom. We got 4 picks. And since the last one got deleted, I know, Dylan, you had the first pick, right?
I believe
so. So then we'll let Dylan have the first pick. So the order is going to be Dylan... Me. Alec... No, whoa. I think you... Because it went Sean, I didn't get... you. So it would go Dylan, Sean.
Wait, but I haven't had my second first pick yet.
You haven't? Well, it's because we skipped. There's Dylan's. I'm confused.
So it should have been mine and then Dylan's next.
So all right. So Alec go first. So Alec, Dylan, Sean, me.
Okay.
Okay. So
fuck. I got
last pick. How many are we doing?
4.
4.
4?
4 weapons in a hardware store.
Okay, and I get 2 picks, right, or just 1?
You get 1.
Okay. So
I get 2.
I think my first pick has got to be.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah.
You better make it count because there's going to be 7 other picks where it comes back to you.
That's what I'm saying is like I got to think about. So are we saying if we're using a gas operated item? I mean, you have unlimited fuel, or is it just?
We'll say it has gas in it, but
you better draft some more gas. you better get a tank full of gas. But
it comes with the full
just imagine we're all in a. You've all been like a Home Depot or a Lowe's. Yeah. Like just imagine we're in a Home Depot or a Lowe's.
Okay, so then that changes things. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with a sledgehammer.
Okay, good pick.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can do some damage with the sledgehammer. Okay,
I'm a big boy.
Let's think a bit, because I don't go to hardware stores very often.
They got wood there.
They got wood day.
Whoa,
they got wooden day.
That's crazy.
Basically any tool you could possibly think of is there.
Well, it's like you don't necessarily want an electric operated one, and gas is eventually, gonna run out. I'll get one of those metal rakes, not like the normal leaf rake, but like
a gardening rake.
My man got a metal rake. He's gonna fucking use that as a trident on our
Either that, or I'm gonna set it down as a trap.
Oh,
you guys are gonna run through.
What you got, Sean?
Chainsaw.
I like it.
It's gonna get dull.
You better get close enough to use that chainsaw.
Yeah,
because
you better be able to get some. You better get some gas too, bro.
I'm coming.
Because your boy is doing the wombo combo. I'm drafting nails for my nail gun, boys. Let's get it.
Okay.
Those are my 2 picks: nails, nail gun. I can throw some as a trap, or I can just shoot you with them. So, bada boom, bada bing. You're up, Sean.
Go ahead, Sean. You have a chainsaw. What else do you want?
What else do I want, huh? A weed whacker.
Sean's going full gas this game.
Chainsaw in one hand.
I don't think that hardware stores sell gasoline, so you are ultimately fucked.
It might be an electric weed eater. You don't know.
All right.
Battery will die.
You better
have an outlet. You better draft an outlet.
It's still a blunt object.
True.
That's fair.
It hurt though.
You can just swing a weed whacker, yeah. Okay.
True.
Dylan?
Whack you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
I'm gonna I'll take a staple gun.
Okay. You gotta get it right up on him like
the big metal fucking thing.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Smart.
Okay. So I get 2 picks now?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna first pick a plywood shield.
Okay.
So I have a
sheet
sheet
of plywood.
I'm smart against the staples and the nails.
I have a sheet of plywood. And then I'm gonna get a farming scythe.
my man drafts farming scythe.
Yeah,
I
dude,
dig
that
it.
thing's a fucking.
I dig it.
It's gonna get some wheat.
Alrighty.
That's long range. Shoot, that's a long
Them's
weapon.
long.
Yeah.
Them small.
Dylan?
I need the staples for my staples.
The staples. Dylan gets the staples. Alright. Sean? We'll say it's loaded. So like my nail gun, let's say it has 20 nails in it. You've got 20 staples.
Yo, sick.
So now you got more staples.
So you have effectively 40 nails and 40 staples.
I'm gonna be fucking you up with some nails, bro.
Okay.
That's for damn sure. I mean, that shield, I'm gonna have to get around that shield, but
Plywood.
that was a good pick. Sean?
I'm gonna go with a 4-foot piece of copper, like a pipe.
Okay, no, that's a good pick. That's a great pick. Okay. This is just blunt objects. Sean's carrying a weed whacker, a chainsaw, and a piece of copper. He is, like a tube, I'd imagine.
Yeah, like a nice thick tube.
You're gonna get tired carrying all that stuff.
I got the muscles for it.
I got muscles.
Sean's like, hold on, time out. I gotta set everything down.
Somebody give me a Diet Coke.
Alright, yeah, I'm drafting a 0-turn lawnmower. I'm getting some mobility. I am driving around, popping your asses with my nail gun.
Damn.
So I'm getting the 0-turn lawnmower. I got the mobility, and if you're laying on the ground, I'll run your ass over. Don't lay on the ground next to me, Sean.
So are we fighting in the Home Depot?
Yes, and only one can survive. One emerges at the end of the night.
Okay.
So yes, so I got the. I'm fucked if anybody gets anywhere close to me. I need some defense, something to strike back with, and Sean took my pipe idea, so I applaud that.
Fuck you, dude.
That's good. Okay.
Who's pick?
I got my nails gun. This is mine. I got the nail gun. I got the nails for it. I got the lawnmower for the mobility. So when all y'all are tired, I'll be running over your legs and such. For the last pick, man, I didn't think this far ahead. I need something. I'm trying to think of like an object to swing, to swing and such.
Mm-hmm.
And Alec got the sledgehammer. I may just go with a regular hammer. No, we'll pick a mallet. I will go with a mallet.
Where's me mallet?
Yeah, if I get close enough, I get a good strike. Okay, I'm picking the mallet.
All right, it's time to find me mallet.
I'm getting mallet.
I should. Why can't I think of shovel?
I was gonna say.
Can I change to shovel?
Deshaun wants.
Do you want
shovel?
the shovel?
No.
I'm picking the shovel.
I'm going
I need
pipe.
some range.
You want another pipe?
No. You asked if I was going to change to shovel.
No, I'm asking.
Did you want shovel for your last pick?
You're next.
Oh, no.
So,
No, I don't want shovel.
Okay.
What do you want?
I want, if this is allowed, a power washer.
Oh, it's allowed. But you need a. Okay, no, we'll give you the water. We'll give you the water source. Sean gets a power washer.
I'll give you the water source, but I'm not giving you gasoline.
Yeah, and you're not getting any fucking soap either for your power washer.
Yeah, you're not cleaning anything.
So my man needs gas for his chainsaw, and well, he needs to have oil too for the weed whacker.
So Sean's like a glass cannon because like he's got all these.
He's got weapons,
tools, and then when it's just him, he pulls out his fucking copper pipe.
Well, I've got 1 0-turn with a 1 tank of gas, so I better fucking make it count.
I want as long of a piece of just wood.
Like a 2x4?
2x4?
Yeah, as I can realistically carry and swing around.
Okay.
For range. And just...
Yes. No, you need the blunt object.
Someone calls my name, huh?
So you guys are totally sleeping on this last pick.
Okay, I can tell has had a pick. All right, let's hear it.
I'm getting me a fucking piece of sheet metal to
Oh.
wrap around like my shins and my
He's going full
arms.
armor.
So
He's
I got
the shield.
So listen to me. I got a plywood shield. I have sheet metal armor. I have a fucking sledgehammer and a farming scythe that I'm gonna chop your neck off with.
Alright, well think about this. Mobility. If you're wrapped in sheet metal...
Sheet metal's not that heavy. You can get a
and
huge...
you have to carry around your plywood and your scythe and whatever your other
Listen,
thing.
there's 2 ways that I can kill Alec. One, My shovel does some damage. 2, he's laying on the ground. Because I have my nails will do nothing.
Hey, your blades will be
man.
fucked after you run over me, though.
Alec, you gotta knock him over.
Yeah, Alec needs to be done.
I got a good stance on me.
Yeah, I understand that, but I apply my 2x4 and just charge. I might tip you over.
Anyway, guys, that was all off the top. We had no idea what we were going to draft. It was kind of on the spot. So please go vote. We want to know who you think won. Again, I had the nail gun with nails, the zero-turn lawnmower, and a shovel.
I had a sheet of plywood, a sheet of sheet metal, a sledgehammer, and a fucking scythe.
I had 48 inches of copper pipe.
Very specific.
A weed whacker, a chainsaw, and a pressure washer.
Staple gun with staples.
With staples.
As long of a pole as I can 2x4 pole, essentially, carry around.
Stick.
As long, I guess I should say, rather than as big. Metal rake, like for... You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
For like rocks and shit.
Right.
Gravel rake.
I don't remember the other thing I said.
Well, that was it, wasn't it? That's 4.
Is it?
Staple gun, staples, rake and 2x4.
2x4,
yeah.
All right, guys, go vote. We'll have the poll up. We don't know if it's going to be on Twitter or Facebook this time, but yeah, please go vote. We want to know who you think is going to emerge victorious from this battle royale between us 4. And hey, you never know. We could act it out.
Simply put, Ryan, if you don't vote, you're fake.
Yeah, I agree.
I will not visit you when you move away.
Oh my god.
And you won't be welcome back to my home. So,
I also, as a last thing on here, wanted to bring up, I'm in the works right now of getting together and recording some content of my own for some board games and things like that, like streaming some board games with friends and stuff like that. If you guys, once I get that up and running, obviously I'll let everybody know. But
plug in.
Be prepared because we're gonna have some cool content coming.
All right.
As for we got content too. Working on more. Obviously, we just uploaded table tennis.
If you haven't seen that, you're fucking losing.
It's pretty great.
I love that video.
If you want to see a video of me getting hit with a tennis, or
hey, no
don't
spoilers.
spoil it.
No spoilers. Hit with the tennis. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, go watch table tennis. We're gonna start. I'm probably gonna upload table tennis among other videos to like TikTok, probably Facebook as well. But it might be edited in a slightly different way. But like long form stuff, like cooking, is always going to be on YouTube
for sure.
And then we're going to stream too eventually. I don't know if we as a group, but like I'm going to stream.
Now, guys, if you want to see, now we are trying. We're trying to get the video in the works. We're trying to get the TikTok started. All this good stuff. If you want to see us, which I don't blame you if you don't, but if you want to see us actually do this, you can see us film the podcast. We got to have. You tell your friends, tell your parents. I don't care. Tell your grandparents. We need votes. We need likes. We need people to hit that subscribe button.
Do not tell Alex's grandparents.
Yes. So don't be a stranger. Be a friend. And help us out.
Yeah.
You help us out, we'll help you out. We'll give you that prime content.
Give you the laughs.
I didn't like that at all, but if we had video, they're clicking off. Like, right there.
Oh. I think I was cute when I did it, but that's
See, we don't have video, so they can't see it.
Yeah, so, like, you guys gotta get more people to look at this if you want to see what that was, because it was cute.
I don't think they believe you.
I think that was gayer than when I talked about
Send us off, Dylan.
Well, we had a great time
We
here
sure
today, guys. Probably gonna aim, besides for Alex's wedding, obviously, to have not as long of a hiatus anymore. Make sure things save and whatnot.
Make sure our computers are fed.
Yeah, make sure you feed your computer. It's very important.
Yep.
Make sure you delete video files off your fucking hard drive that you haven't needed for 7 years. Or probably less than that. But yeah. Do that. And then this could have been the 10th episode. And that would be hype. Because 10th episode will probably just something.
It feels like we've been doing this a lot. Like, obviously, we did 7 of this podcast, but like we've almost been doing this. It's been over 20 weeks of us. Like, that's a good chunk of time to be doing this. So guys, think like we're still new. Like, we started out and then we redid it. So bear with us. Like, we're here for the long run and
long haul.
Absolutely, of course. We're gonna be doing this podcast hopefully a long time. So.
Yes, sir.
Well, this podcast is over.
Well,
we're gonna be doing
bucket of milk, and it's only gonna get better. So, stay tuned, subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends, tell your grandparents. I don't care.
Tell all the hobos you know.
That's right.
More announcements and other such content to come, especially after this wedding that we're all just dreading. To be honest.
Dude, you're telling me.
Anyways, before we dig a hole for ourselves, I'm Dylan.
I'm Sean.
I'm Alec.
And I'm Alex.
Bye.